Forgetting game. The game appeared on Mia's phone without her downloading it just. There one morning, a simple icon, a brain with a question mark through it. The forgetting game. She almost deleted it, but curiosity won, she opened it. The interface was minimal white screen black text. Welcome to the forgetting game. Rules are simple. Answer the question if you're right, you remember. If you're wrong, you forget. Ready to play? A button appeared. Start. Mia laughed weird. She tapped start. Question 1. What is your mother's maiden name? Easy. Harrison. Mia typed. Correct. You may remember your mother. Strange phrasing. Mia frowned and continued. Question 2. What city were you born in? Portland. She answered. Correct. You may remember your birthplace. Okay. This was getting creepy. Mia tried to close the app. It wouldn't close. The X button didn't work. The home button didn't work. Her phone was locked into the game. Question 3. What was your first pet's name? Mia hesitated. She tried to remember. She'd had a dog. She was sure of it. Golden retriever. But the name. What was its name? The timer appeared. 30 seconds. Bloody. Mia typed, guessing. Incorrect. You have forgotten your first pet. This memory is now removed. The screen flashed white. Mia blinked. What was question 3 about? She couldn't remember what had she just typed. Question 4. What is your brother's name? Brother? Mia typed. I don't have a brother. Incorrect. You had a brother. Now you've forgotten him. This memory is now removed. No, that wasn't right. She didn't have a brother. She never had a... But wait. There was a gap in her memory, a space where something should be birthday parties with someone else there. Another bedroom in her childhood home. A feeling of brotherhood. But no face, no name. Nothing concrete. To stop. Mia whispered. Stop the game. Question 5. What is your father's name? Gabber. Mia typed quickly. Incorrect. His name was Richard. You have forgotten your father. This memory is now removed. A flash of white was blinding this time. When Mia's vision cleared, she felt lighter, emptier. It was question 5 about a father. Did she have a father? Of course she did. Everyone had a father. But his face, his voice, his name, gone. Panic set in. Mia tried everything to close the app, restarted her phone. The app was still there when it booted up. Tried to smash the phone. Her hands wouldn't cooperate. Like her body was refusing to break the device. Question 6. What is your best friend's name? Mia's hands were shaking. She had a best friend since childhood. They'd been inseparable. Her name was... The timer ticked down. What was her name? Mia typed random letters. Sarah. Incorrect. Her name was Jessica. You have forgotten your best friend. This memory is now removed. White flash. Mia stared at her phone. What question 6 been about? A friend. She had friends, didn't she? But she couldn't picture any faces, couldn't remember any names. The loneliness hit her like a physical blow. Question 7. What is your address? Oh God, no. Mia looked around her apartment. This was her home. She'd lived here for... how long? What even was this? What was the address? She tried to focus. Street name, number, something, anything. The timer ticked. 15 seconds. She couldn't remember. 10 seconds. Where was she? 5 seconds. Mia typed gibberish just to make something appear. 1, 2, 3, main saint. Incorrect. You have forgotten where you live. This memory is now removed. White flash. Mia found herself standing in a room. What room? Why was she here? This place looked familiar. Maybe. But she couldn't remember coming here, couldn't remember why she was holding a phone. The phone buzzed in her hand. Question 8. What is your name? Mia stared at the question, her name that was easy. Everyone knew their own name. She opened her mouth to answer. Nothing came out. What was her name? She tried to think, reached into her memory for the answer. But there was nothing there, just fog, just emptiness, just the growing horror of not knowing who she was. The timer appeared 30 seconds. She couldn't answer. How could she answer? She didn't know. The timer hit 0. Incorrect. You have forgotten yourself. This memory is now removed. The final white flash was absolute. When it cleared, a woman stood in an apartment, staring at a phone in her hand. She didn't know who she was, didn't know where she was, didn't remember anything before this moment. The phone showed a simple message. Game over. You have forgotten everything. Thank you for playing. The forgetting game will now move to a new player. The app disappeared from the phone. Somewhere across the city, another phone lit up with a new notification. A new app downloading itself, a brain with a question mark, a simple invitation. Welcome to the forgetting game. Rules are simple. Answer the question. If you're right, you're a number. If you're wrong, you forget. Ready to play? And someone, curious and unsuspecting, tapped start.